Good evening, guys. I haven't posted a video for a while. Well, good video, except for autism awareness. It is April. Wear your blue. I got some interesting stuff these past couple of days. Nothing exciting, but wind up the old pickups I took out of the Cameo, which were Mighty Mites. I'm probably going to put back in so I can hook up those on switches, because I can't do it with the pickups that I got, because it's only one ground and one hotline. And these have the four wires, so I wind up picking up a set of pickup covers that cover the humbucker. The holes do not line up 100%. They're off by a little bit. So the easiest thing that I did was I took out the pole pieces. I unscrewed them out, set the cover on top, and then reinserted the pieces. So that's what it would look like. It's not perfect, but from far away, you'll never know the difference. But I'm a little tired of working on these guitars. I like to start playing them instead of working on them. So they are off. I mean, that one's off just a little bit, but for the $7 for this set, it works out pretty good. And if you have ugly pickups, these were pretty ugly. So I covered them up, and as you can see, it looks pretty good for my taste. I did install the one in the back again. So this was the one that I ordered, which is not hooked up to the on switch, and I reinserted the pickup that came with the guitar with the cover I put on, and that's what it looks like. Not perfect, but the pickups that came with the guitar were 100% better. Not that the pickups that I did get that were cheap, they sounded really good, but I couldn't hook them up to the on switches, and I didn't want to have switches just being there and not working. So that was my dilemma on that part. I think I did a little review on the crowning tool that I got from Great Neck Tools, I believe. It was this little gadget here with the slot in the middle, diamond cut. $20. I don't believe it was worth that much, because it seems like it was it wore out and it's dull, and you have to constantly clean it with alcohol with a Q-tip to clean it. I did write them a message, and they said that there could have been oil buildup from the manufacturer, but either they'll give me a new one, or they'll give me my money back. But I cleaned it. It works a little bit. It's not worth the money that they want to sell it for, $20. So that was a waste of $20 on my part. But it is pretty round, so I can actually use it to check for fret heights. So that was a bust. Not too happy about that. And when you do use it on your frets, you have a tendency of hitting your knuckles on it. So this is also a knuckle buster. So if you see it, I would stay away from it. I could have got a bad one, I don't know, but it's not worth the $20. But it can be used to check your fret heights. So I did wind up ordering I mean, it's double the price, but this has actually worked very well. There's two different companies that make it. It's $1 difference. This is Grizzly, I believe, makes this one. It's got the wooden handle on it, and you get better leverage doing your frets. It does come with 3 different sizes. You get your small fret, your medium frets, and your jumbo frets. And it's a pretty simple hookup. It's got the slot in the back, and this is set with a little indentation on top. All you do is drop it in, slide it against the back, turn the screw. It does have an Allen key, but you can tighten it tighter, and it locks it in, and you can recrown your frets that way. It works, so, and it's not diamond, but they do sell replacements for this if you do need to replace it at any given moment or time. If you do a lot of fretting work, obviously you would get the set and then some extra backups. Or you could just get a piece of wood that I saw, and I'll demonstrate that at one point. It's pretty easy if you look it up on how to make a fret crowning tool. It's ridiculously, stupidly easy, and it will cost you practically nothing to do, because odds are you probably do have the stuff around your house, sandpaper and a piece of wood. I was impressed with that. Comes in a bag, nothing exciting. Yeah. And I wind up getting this stuff, which I tried. Dr.ducks, axe wax, and string lube. All musical instruments, no abrasives, no silicones, no synthetics, no acids are in it. Yeah, you could wipe it on your strings. You could pretty much clean your whole entire guitar with this stuff. Everything. Pickups, pickup covers, pick guards, tremolos, bridges, tuning pegs, pretty much everything. You can wipe your whole guitar down with this stuff. For tremolos, you just put I guess a Q-tip, and you could rub it on the rollers on your Kayla systems or Floyd Rhodes systems. You could put them in the string nut on top, just a little bit. Some people use a pencil with the graphite for that, but you could use that. You could put it on your gears. It's ridiculous. And this, it's a 4-ounce bottle. I forget what I spent for it. It wasn't even a lot of money. Not at all. You just put a little drop, and you can do pretty much your whole guitar with probably 2 drops on it. I'll demonstrate that in a few seconds. And what else? And I did get. I did do this guitar with the Dr.ducks. You can see the shine and whatnot on this thing. It's crazy. And I did wind up getting put inlays on this guitar, because I think I'm gonna make this like my Sinister guitar. It just has that style. It's black. It just calls out for sinisterness, you would say. I did put the skull knobs, volume and tone control knobs on it, and I did purchase new inlays, bat inlays, which these were $10. I think they look pretty good on this guitar. They look, yeah, I like it. It just makes the guitar. So I just want to, all I have to do now is get a black tremolo arm. I'm debating on whether or not I want to get a chrome toggle switch just to top it off. I mean, they do make skull tuning pegs that go with that, but I don't know yet. I think I might do it just for shits and giggles, but I think it came out. I think it looks cool with the bat wings, the bats. Adds character to it. So that's pretty much stuff that I got that's new. I'll do a little, excuse me, do a little demo on this Dr.ducks. Do this on my core guitar. If I could do it. I'll do the back of the guitar. That's a little bit simpler, and it's I don't have to deal with pickups or nothing. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Probably not. Get some good lighting here. We'll see. All right. All you do is get yourself a rig. You don't even have to shake it, but you do have to be careful when you're opening it up because it does splatter. You could either put it on your rig or you could put a drop on your guitar, but I'll put a little drop on a good part. Well, 2 little drops I got there. See? 2 little drops. And let's just see if I can get a good okay. Let me get anything on that. You just rub it on. Let it, well, you don't have to, but it says if you let it sit for a minute or so on there. A little dirt. Let it sit on there. Yeah, this is not good for lighting. And then yeah, you could either buff it off or just wipe it off. But it does get on there. It is oily. So maybe I should have did it before and after. Yeah, it's definitely shinier. Maybe I'll just do a little bit on this part where you could actually see it. This is not a great video. Sorry. What did I have this? I don't know what I did with it. I believe right. And just put a little drop again. That pizza. Like I said, this is very, very greasy stuff. Half of it, just to show you. It actually, when you do your string changes, you could actually put this on your neck and you could wipe it on your strings. Which is another nice. I don't know whether or not you're going to see the difference, but that's the part I did. And that's the part I didn't do. So, see that? See, it's a little not as shiny. And as you go down, you can see how it works. And yeah, I mean, put your fingerprints on it and it just wipes right off with these. So do your bridges, do your nubs. You could pretty much do everything with this thing. So that's a good good little good stuff. It got good reviews on it. So probably not giving the guitar a good cleaning right now, but does a little bit, goes a long, long way. And this was from about an hour ago that I used on this one particular spot, and it still is oily with the stuff. So it's not going to ruin anything at all. That's what it claims. So, I mean, it does give it a mirror finish. I mean, I know I like using a rubbing compound every now and then to, I guess, it was like taking care of your car. You want to put something on it, but I have to get strapping locks. That's what I really do need because I screw my straps to the guitar. But I can't even tell anymore. Yeah, that's something you could literally do. Your strings, and if you push hard enough, you can get some of your frets. You could lube the frets at the same time. And wow, dirt day. And yeah, I mean, this really, little oily. It's almost like fingeries. Little oily, so but as like I said, you can pretty much do everything with this stuff, which is actually pretty cool, to be honest with you. Probably use a little bit more than I should have, but I could probably get a year out of this or more with a little bit. But every string change, I would probably do the whole. You could do the whole guitar with one drop. So I would string changes or every other couple times you're changing the strings. Wipe it all down. The neck. I mean, tuning pegs, your bridge, everything. Give it a good cleaning, especially now with summer coming and the pollen and all that other crap that floats around in the air. But it will lubricate your strings, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Have a great night.